Hey everyone! Well, we're here. We're back, and today we're doing another anti-MLM video, and for this video we are heading back on over to Reddit, filtering by top post of this week, and just seeing what the Huns have been up to. We are officially kicking off the start of the holiday season, Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday, all holidays that businesses usually partake in, and businesses the Huns think that they have a say over, especially Small Business Saturday. We know very, very well that they are not small businesses. They are just salespeople for a big business. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you really, really like it, please subscribe. Make sure to check out my description below for all of my fun links. And with that very short intro out of the way, let's get into reading these posts. Is this a little ... to anyone else? Ugh. Honeymoon in 21 days. He proposed to me on stage at our company convention. We got married at a company event in Vegas, and now we are taking our honeymoon cruise to the Bahamas with our company. Blessed in the biggest understatement. Hashtag self-love, hashtag confidence, hashtag makeup over 40. No, this is giving ... for sure. I feel like this is like in a weird way like them being married to the business. Like they got married at a business trip, proposed on a business trip, and now their honeymoon is a business trip. Like nothing has that's been, I guess, exciting and specific to their marriage has gone on, just the two of them. Like, did they meet through this business? Like, everything is this business, or sorry, the company. Not even like my company, it's our company, at a company, and with our company. So I'm going to assume that maybe they also are a part of the business. Maybe they were able to recruit this person, but also recruit them to marry them. I don't know, but sometimes, actually a lot of time, it is healthy to separate life and work. But of course, in the MLM world, those two lines get blurred a lot, and they use their life to promote the business, so it's hard to know where life begins and work starts, and vice versa. See what the comments say on this. My face reading that. Yeah, somebody else said, I can't tell if that's Trixie or Trixie as Little Pound Cake. I haven't seen Drag Race, so I don't know what any of these, I don't know anything about it, but I will give you some upvotes. Let's see, let's read a couple more. Engaged, married, and honeymooned at the office. No, just no. Yeah, exactly. Somebody else said, let's see, that's a cult. Yeah. Yep, that is a cult, is the fact that everything is within the business and you're excited about everything being connected to the business. I'd also like to know, like, how long had they known each other prior to them proposing? Because obviously they got married at the same company event, which, surprise, surprise, is in Vegas, because they're always at either Vegas, the Bahamas, or somewhere in Georgia, I think, or maybe somewhere in Florida, sometimes depending. But those are usually the only places that they are at. So they got proposed and married within the same day to 2 days, and then now their honeymoon is with the company because they can't afford to go on a separate honeymoon with just the two of them. Instead, they got their downlines to essentially pay for this company, or they also helped buy this company by buying a bunch of product. So I guess it's like having your friends and family pay for a cruise for you, and then them all going along with you. Because that's usually what happens during honeymoons. Everybody just goes along with you. Your entire work goes along with you during your honeymoon. That's normal. The admin of a find jobs for a stay-at-home mom group. Monday at 6:24 p.m. Hello, person. I am looking for others that are needing to earn extra income with Melaleuca. Pretty sure that's how you pronounce that one now. I think I've gotten it down, Melaleuca. I could be wrong. I mean, you know, I feel like if this person were to actually have their own business, I hope that they would pick a better name that's easier to pronounce, but it also could just be a me problem. Anyways, this is a referral-based opportunity. No selling. The video overview will explain more about what we do. Person response, oh, an MLM. No thank you. I'm extremely anti-MLM. Thank you though. You can now see messages and call each other and see info like active status and when you've read messages. Melaleuca is not an MLM. It's always their go-to move. Person response, yes it is. I'm sorry, but I am not the right lady. Thank you though. Thank you for wasting my time. We don't sell, deliver, collect money. Don't compare us to other companies, not MLM. Have a good day. I appreciate the offer, but am not interested in anything where the main way to make money is recruiting. I will keep you in my prayers and hope you have a lovely rest of your day. You blocked them. Good for you. I'm glad that they got to block the Hun instead of the Hun turning around like blocking them. But also like, what a hypocritical response. Thank you for wasting my time. Oh, really? The person responding wasted your time, not you reaching out to them, asking them to sign up for your MLM where it is all recruitment-based? Is that basically what they said? Yeah, referral-based opportunity. So a pyramid scheme. You are absolutely 100% just selling a pyramid scheme because you're like, there's no selling involved. It's just all referral-based. But then claim that it's not. I mean, they are right. It's not an MLM. It's a full-on pyramid scheme. So at least they were right in that aspect. They were so upset that they would call them an MLM when they're like, we're not an MLM. We're just a straight-up pyramid scheme. How could you compare us? Don't compare us to other legitimate companies. Not saying MLMs are legitimate, but, you know, it's like, don't compare us to other companies. We're the illegal one out here. Jeez. Comments on this say, it looks like she texted you first. How exactly did you waste her time? OP responds, that's what I'm saying. What's worse is the tens of ladies putting interested on her post I saw on the group itself. So sad. Somebody responded, at least 7 out of 10 of those were fellow Huns trying to artificially boost engagement. It's in their playbook. OP responds, what? They do that? I'm only surprised because I've never heard of that though. It seems fitting. And somebody said, yep, go profile snooping on the ladies that said interested, and I bet you'll see a good number of boss babes. And that is absolutely true. They will like each other's posts, boost each other's stuff with interested so that it's like a FOMO sort of thing. Like, they have this idea that if it looks like a bunch of people are interested, that the one individual who may be interested sees them, they're like, wow, look at how many people are interested. I should get involved with this. But little do they know, those people are already in. It's all to make it look attractive. And that's kind of the whole point of every MLM. Everything is a facade. Everything is to make it look interesting, make it look like a great opportunity, make it look like you're missing out. And then you get in and you're like, oh, this is it? This is what I've been missing? Nothing. You've been missing nothing. I promise you, outside world of MLM, way more interesting. Trying to convince my town, MLMs are small businesses. Alright, let's make it bigger. MLM isn't a small business? Excuse me, but are all cops bad? Are all attorneys bad? Are all mother-in-laws bad? Absolutely not. If you think this way, I believe you're not educated on the subject. We need to talk. I'm proud of what I do. I don't scam anyone. I help people maintain healthy, more productive lives. Nobody has to do the business, and I certainly don't give anyone the business. I help put food on the table and pay the bills. Although I can work from anywhere, I don't have to travel 40 miles a day to do so. I was home for my mother-in-law, and now I'm home for my own mother. Business or no business, I'm using the products for life. I believe everyone should. Take your ill, preconceived opinions and tell it to the Marines. My grandmother always said that. By the way, she's proud of what I do. I'm sure of it. Alright, and it looks like this is their comments in the comment section. P.S. A lot of old school MLMs are changing their complain so you don't have to recruit. You can just be an affiliate, sell and make commissions. I think a lot of them have always done that so that they, are not classified as a pyramid scheme, but okay. Then she responds, you tell them, people buy from people. People are supporting the person they are directly purchasing from. I would rather supporting an MLM independent contractor, an affiliate marketer, and someone in social retail than support CVS, Amazon, etc. Which company are you a rep for? I would love to support you. I'm in Young Living. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Is there more? Oh, there's always more, isn't there? She says, exactly, great post. It puts food on the table, pays bills, and affords me my designer luxuries. Young Living, send out a mass email with this script about MLMs. Well said. I also use and sell essential oils. I did it because I love the products. I use the products and wanted to let everyone know. It's like if I eat at a good restaurant, I want to let everyone know. That's not comparable. That's just not comparable at all. Because when you eat at the restaurant, you do not go home and then therefore say you are the CEO of that restaurant. You are not the chef of that restaurant. You have no affiliation with that restaurant. I guess like you're sharing it for free, which is also what you do with MLM businesses. You share for free unless somebody purchases from you. Then that's where you make the money. Alright, that was down here, Opie writes, the town I live in has a community forum on Facebook. Usually people talk about supporting small businesses in the area and share events going on. This lady shared her own post to the forum to say MLMs are small businesses. Unfortunately, most of the comments agree with her. Because they're probably in MLMs or they are unsure. They just see it as like, oh, it's just somebody, it's someone in my town trying to resell products. Maybe that's how they see it as. But it's funny how they said, I'd rather buy from other small businesses. I'd rather buy from affiliate marketers and content people. Like, what else did they say? Hold on, let me go back. Is this the post? Yeah. Yeah, it says, I'd rather buy from MLM, independent contractor, affiliate marketers, and someone in social retail than support Amazon or CVS. And it's like, but you have to realize that when you work for Young Living or you sell products for Young Living, you are supporting a multi-billion-dollar company. Like, just because you don't have, like, a brick and mortar to walk into, like CVS, or you're not as well known as Amazon, doesn't mean that the company you work for isn't a big business. Just because you are just a small individual, slapping your name in front of Young Living or after Young Living doesn't mean you have any control over anything in that company. At least the people at CVS, Amazon, they work an hourly rate. They get paid to work there. You had to pay to work for this company. One does sound better than the other, and one, in an MLM world, you still are selling for a big business company, like the cashiers, stalkers, whatever at CVS, like, they're still a part of this big, huge corporation, but so are you in an MLM world. Like, the MLM industry is massive, and Young Living itself has stupid amount of money, and most of that is not going to the people at the bottom. I don't know if thinks she's getting paid for defending them, but they don't need her to defend them. She's literally taking time, energy, all of that out of her day to defend MLMs to be small businesses, and I don't know why you feel the need to do that, because they don't care about you. They're not going to come to your defense. If something happens to you, they'll be like, if you, do something we don't like, we'll get rid of you. We don't care. We won't even contact you. We'll just get rid of you. Because that's how much they love you. Is if you do something wrong, they can just get rid of you without any sort of warning, and it doesn't bother them. You don't mean anything to them. You are just another number making them money, and you are going to bat so hard for them when they don't care. That sort of energy will never be returned. All right, see what the comments say on this. MLM is a small business. Sure, the income disclosure documents for distributors suggest an emphasis on the word small, somebody else said. And then in another post, they'll brag about their MLM being a global multi-billion-dollar business. Somebody said they want it both ways. We're just small, innocent, dirt-farming, humble, globe-trotting billionaires, smiley face. Exactly. Exactly. It'll be, don't you just want to have your own business and be able to run it from your phone and just post pictures and share and then turn around and be like, we're such an established billion-dollar company. Isn't it incredible that we've made all this money in only 5 years? It's like, so are you a small, independent, humble beginnings company? Or are you an established billion-dollar, you can totally trust this company because we've done all the trials and we've been here for years. They always want it both ways when it's convenient for them to use as a selling pitch. Kicked out from selling jewelry. Tonight is my make it or break it on my jewelry. If I don't sell at least 5 items, I'll be kicked out from selling jewelry. I thank you all who have bought from me and appreciate it so much. I have only had 1 person buy this month, and I need 1 more to stay active. Thank you in advance. Free shipping on any 5 items and free necklace below with purchase. Today only. So I have a question for this person. They said that if they don't sell at least 5 items, that they will be kicked out of their MLM. They probably won't be kicked out, they probably will just be deactivated because they probably have to hit a certain sales quota in order to remain active. But they said that only 1 person has bought from them and they just need 1 more person to stay active. So is it 1 or is it 5? Which is it? Unless they're saying they need 1 more person to buy 5 pieces in order to stay active. And here's the thing. If it's your own business, how are you being kicked out? Why do you need to hit a certain sales quota in order to remain active in your own business? Oh, that's probably why, because it's not your own business. And this looks like AI generated jewelry right here. Look at this. Look how fake this looks. It might be real, and it's a decently pretty necklace, but it looks like an AI photo. And I mean, it probably is. The actual quality of the jewelry probably does not look like this. More than likely, this is paparazzi. I can't remember exactly if they need to have if they need to hit a certain sales quota in order to remain active. But this definitely looks like $5 jewelry. And, you know, it's like free shipping on any 5 items. And free necklace below with purchase. Oh, this is the free necklace you get when you purchase. So it's the even cheaper version of the cheaper jewelry. It's, you know, an AI generated necklace. You don't actually receive it. You actually just receive this picture when you purchase 5 pieces. So that's very kind of them. I just made that up. But I mean, am I wrong? Would I rather have this pretty necklace than some fake cheap thing that would arrive, you know, haphazardly, just thrown into the package. Willy-nilly, I'll go with that, willy-nilly, because they, you know, free things are just like, we just bought a bunch of crappy excess jewelry and we'll just throw it in to show we appreciate you, but we don't. We actually don't. Down here, Opie writes, sometimes I get sad when I see my friends falling victim to an MLM. Other times, I laugh. You can do both. You can definitely do both, and it all depends on, I guess, the individual and what they're posting. Comments on this say, if you're your own boss, how are you getting kicked out? That's what I said. Somebody writes, it's advanced economics. You wouldn't understand. I barely understand it myself, but my upline seems very confident that she knows exactly what she's doing, so I trust her. Somebody said, I'm my own boss, and so is corporate. They're like the upper top boss. Yes, I love when I own my own business and my boss tells me that if I don't sell a certain amount that I'm going to be no longer a part of that business. It happens all the time. You know, when you are your own person in your own business selling jewelry, some other outside force that you have no control over, they're just kind of there, tells you you have to sell 1 or 5 pieces, we're not quite sure yet, in order to remain active. So go on Facebook and go sad fish people. Alright, and we have reached the end of the video, and we all know what time it is. It is meme time, and for yet another week, there's just been no memes over on the subreddit. Very disappointing. But I did just go on Google and Google MLM meme, and I can't remember if I've used this one or not. I've been doing Reddit videos for a couple years now. I don't know how often, I don't know if I started meme time, in my very first Reddit video, or if that's something I started to do later on, but I kind of like it as a palate cleanser. So if I've used this meme already, I apologize, but I find it funny. So, a double dose is always okay. And we have Gru from Minions, or Despicable Me, I guess whichever one we want to look at it as, probably Despicable Me. Hey hun, I haven't seen you since high school, how are you? And yes, we do have emojis in that. And then they come back with, are you ready to change your life? I can help you make money. Just PM me, hun. Only 3 spots on my team left. You can be your own #bossbabe. And then we have the income disclosure statement. We have the income disclosure statement very much proving that they don't make money. Especially, this looks like the It Works income disclosure statement, so we definitely know they are not making any money in It Works. I think you have to be a part of... Why am I thinking about this? This is every income disclosure statement where you have to be a part of the 1%, less than 1% to make any sort of livable income. But it always does depend on the MLM, because certain MLMs, you can maybe see, okay, somewhere in the middle, it looks and appears like they're maybe making $1,000, $1,200 in a year, maybe $3,000 in a year. It all varies depending on the MLM. I think it also varies depending on how expensive the products are, and probably how many people you do or do not need to be a part of your team in order to get those certain ranks. So obviously, if you need a little less people a part of your team, I do think it's easier. I say easier. I do think it's a little more possible to achieve these certain ranks, when it's all just mainly based off of you and selling a product. I do think it's easier for people to get to these certain ranks, but it's when they need people underneath them. They need team sales, and these team sales can only come from 40% can come from this leg, 40% can come from another leg, and then you probably need to have another leg so the 20% can come from them. I don't understand why they have it like that. We'll be you can only have 30% come from here, 30% come from here, 40% come from here. Why? Why can't it all come from a certain section or you? Why can't it all just be where just total group sales, then you can rank up and you can get the money from that? No, it's yeah, let's say your left upside down leg, achieved $1,000 in sales. Well, you need your right tipsy-turvy leg to also have $1,000 in sales. Otherwise, you don't get to rank up. So you have to depend on both legs equally. And that's why you just have to keep recruiting, because you can never just depend on the few people you have below you. You have to depend on multiple people below you to get you to where you need to go. Notice how it's depending on multiple other people to get you to where you need to be, and not just the hard work of yourself and your mindset. Alright you guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you really, really liked it, please subscribe. Let's talk anything and everything anti-MLM in the comments below, and until my next video, I will see you guys then.